Hey everybody, the Banga's back. Welcome to part 2 of Let's Play Illusion of Gaia, brought to you by GameAnyone.com. In the last part I just did some stuff in South Cape, and now I gotta go to Edward's castle to see King Edward, who, by the way, is quite an egotist, and bring in a crystal ring, which, surprisingly, we don't even have. I guess I can go see the king and explain, well, I don't have it, and what do you want with the crystal ring? Hopefully we get some answers, and yes, we can only move in straight lines. 45 degrees, 90 degrees, etc., etc. We cannot just line ourselves up directly with Edward's castle and just go in a single straight line. We had to make 3 straight lines, because we're still boss. This is King Edward's castle. I must report this intrusion. Will shows a letter to the guard. A guest of the king? I'm sorry. You may pass. You guys are so nice. Willing to report me just for showing up. Okay, I believe you have to go somewhere to find another red jewel. It's actually behind a pillar of some sorts, like over here. Don't raise your voice and mind your manners. In exchange, I will give you 1 red jewel. Thanks, I guess. So you're Will. You were summoned by King Edward? Be careful when you meet with him. I will. I love you. Well, he's shy. I'm glad that somewhere in the world there is someone who is thinking of me. You do realize you're making him very uncomfortable just by staring at his arm. Like, just mere inches from him. Give him some space, jeez! This is the princess room. Strangers can't enter. Who is it? This is just a shabby boy. It's me, Kara. It's me, Kara. Oh, that voice. Let him in, or I'll tell everyone your old nickname. Oh, pardon me. Please enter. Oh, it must have been that bad. You! Yesterday, I was told to bring the crystal ring to King Edward. Terrible! It's terrible! Again, my father is trying to take something important from someone. I've escaped from the castle before. Now they won't let me go out. Recently, something very strange has happened in the castle. My mother has hired a famous hunter. It's ominous. Princess, let's go. I feel scared. My father and mother seem to have changed. Please save me. Take me out of here. Please. Princess. Please come back, Will. Well, at least I get to root around the room for a bit, but sadly there's nothing here. Well, I didn't say it's time to go if that soldier's not even moving. That was a bit of a wasted dialogue, but who cares? The interview room is before you. Climb the stairs to meet the king. Screw that, I'm going this way. This is King Edward's castle. Go to the 2nd floor if you want to meet him. Sure. Recently, a hunter was hired. I wonder what the king is thinking. Of hunting, maybe? That someone else can do instead of him? That is why you would hire a hunter. Makes a lot of sense. So, you are Will. Sorry to have kept you waiting. Let's go see King Edward. Okay. If you want to see the king, keep your wits about you. Hey, what's up? The king sent you the letter. Talk to him. You're Will? You look so shabby. Well, did you bring the crystal ring? No, I did not. Problem? How dare you say such a thing to me? Guards! Throw this impudent weasel in prison! And go to Will's house and find the ring! Yes, sir! Ma'am! Save me! Did you say ma'am? I meant bitch! Save me! Great. Now I'm arrested just for not bringing a ring. I wonder why I have to suffer so. I wonder what will become of me now. Anyway, I had to think of a way to get out of here. It's locked. Someone was chained to this ball. This moss has seen thousands of prisoners come and go. Those prisoners must have been encouraged by any sign of life. Right, so now what do I do? Guess I just have to keep looking around and see everything at least once. Hello? This place is locked. I can't go anywhere. A soldier's whisper comes from a hole in the ceiling. It's today's ration of bread. Even moss drinks water. Thanks. We'll taste some of the bread. The bread is hard. It's the worst thing he's ever tasted. For some reason, he really misses Grandma Lola's creative cuisine. Yes, because snail pie and whipped cream is so awesome these days. Now what? Time passes slowly, but the long day is ending. It pains me to think of the prisoners' feelings, not knowing what they should do. While I was trying to think of a way out, I drifted off to sleep. I sleep by standing up, because I'm so awesome. A familiar voice speaks from the flute. Will, this is your father. My dad's a flute? What was my mother then? Father! You were a cute child, but now you've grown up. Isn't Grandma Lola's pie delicious? Sure. Dad, where are you? I can't tell you now. I have something to ask of you. Listen. Yes, if it's your wish. I want you to save me. I, too, was once held in this cell. Look at the left-hand wall. What is this? This? Have you heard anything from Grandpa Bill? Grandpa? He was an architect. Your grandpa knows the secret of that stone. Secret? Starting now, you will encounter a terrible thing. Do I have to? Pick up the stone your enemy left. The power of the crystal is contained there. That power will prove to be your ally. You must make a pilgrimage to the ruins of the world to find the mystic statues. The closer you get to the crystal, the stronger the evil power will be. Will, no time. Quickly! First to the Incan ruins. The flute's voice fades and disappears. Okay, what I just picked up was some kind of crystal that gives you dark points. Oh, great, now I hear oink oink. It's a pig! I wonder if this is Kara's pig. What luck! There's a letter and a key tied to its tail. The letter read, Sorry to hear that you're in prison. It's terrible what my father's done, but hear what I have to say. I too am a prisoner, in a prison of silk and gold. But tonight I will leave the castle forever. You also will be free, Kara. You have the key! It's so important we put in an exclamation point. Oh, I had to actually select the key. Lola's melody, believe it or not, that's an actual item. There. As he turns the prison key, the steel door opens with a dull sound. Yes, that sounded very dull. Anyways, what I was about to say before I was interrupted by whatever saved my life, the dark points are really nice that you can get from enemies. For every 100 you get an extra life. Whenever you die, you automatically use an extra life so that you don't have to start over from your save point. Be sure to collect as many as you can because that will really help out if you choose not to use your herbs. Sadly, there's a finite supply of herbs and you cannot get as many as you want. Therefore, you have to use them when the time is right. Unfortunately. At least Soul Blazer gave you an infinite chance to get herbs. Granted, you can only hold one at a time. When you defeat all the enemies in an area, you will get a jewel that increases your abilities. Push the start button to see the locations of your enemies. Find the demons and defeat them. Ah, that's a nice hint. Okay, let's go. I'm guessing we're gonna run into our first batch of enemies here. And I can't go that way. I don't want to go up. I'd rather go down. Great! Bats! Those are my first enemy. And yes, you used your flute as a weapon. Of all the things you can use, whether it be a sword, an axe, or even a stick, you whack enemies with your flute. Your HP has increased. When you defeat all the enemies around you, a jewel will appear. As you can tell, there are no enemies in this room, but later on you will find enemies. Okay, there seems to be 15 in this room. Cool. And depending on some enemies you defeat, they actually unlock passages for you. So I advise you to kill every single enemy you see. Nice. These bats don't stand a chance. Oh great, now I gotta take on a skeleton. Take care of that tentacle eye. Now we unlock the passage to the skeleton. There, I mean, if you tap, like, A, and then A again while you're holding forward, you get to execute, like, a dash attack, or a jumping attack. And don't forget, you can use L or R to block projectile attacks. Such as from that tentacle eye. Just remember, when you, like, do the whole jumping attack, you lunge forward. And that might put you in a bad spot. So only use it when you're confident. Whoa, I did not know the ribcage was homing. Things you learn. So I gotta be more careful now. Okay, I'm just gonna wait for him to pop back up. There we go! Now I can upgrade my strength. There's no more enemies in this room. I really like the concept that if you kill enemies, you can actually upgrade your strength depending on what one you kill. I mean, there's no actual leveling system like there was in Soul Blazer or other RPGs. So it's a nice touch. It keeps you from being completely over-leveled or completely under-leveled. Hey, what are you doing? You got in my way. What are you doing? Now I practically have a pre-Ocarina of Time version of Navi. Come here, or the demon will get you! Okay, those fireballs are actually going pretty fast. I had no time to prepare for the one that just hit me. There, I got that one. Good to know that I have 2 in strength now. Ah, sweet. Let me take care of that skeleton. Take care of you, too. Okay, I see a switch and spike balls. Oh, I faced the wrong way. That's a bit of a dirt move. Let me take care of you. There we go, extra defense. Sadly, I'm really low on HP. And I can go this way. What's in this chest? You found an herb. Nice. Let me hit that switch again. Okay, no more enemies, therefore I can continue. Let's go over here. I assume more tentacle eyes are gonna pop up. Yep, I was right. Whoa, I was put in a bad spot there. Got a bit lucky. Yeah, what else is here? Looks like there's 11 more enemies. Whoa! Spears! I don't like spears. Especially when they try to fall on my head. I gotta be more careful to dodge them if there's any more. great, now there are bats here too. And more spears. Nice. Okay, I'm making my way around these stones. Whoa, that was close. That almost landed on my head. And I could not walk around it. Wait. It won't go in. Maybe it's rusty. That can be taken in many wrong ways, so let's continue. Take care of the bats first, and then the skeleton. There, problem solved. There, you just have to jump on the switch in order to trigger it. Oh, another red jewel. What's this? When you defeat the enemies, a shiny silver dark gem will appear. If you collect 100 of these, you gain 1 life. Even if you're defeated, you won't have to go back very far. That's good to know. I don't want to go too far back. There's 5 more enemies to fight. Oh god, bats. Okay, these bats seem a little different. They take more damage. And I can only do like 1 HP worth of damage back to them. Okay, let me see if I can get rid of the blue ones at least. The brown one is your real target, because that's the toughest one. Try to stay over here so I don't get hurt too much. Okay, 1 more. There we go! Get more health. I can finally go this way. Oh, you want me to go this way? Okay. Flower in the corner. Try playing the flute. Play the melody. You mean the only one I have? He softly played the melody he had learned from Lola. Now, what is that gonna do? Apparently the tulip wants to hear it. Unfortunately, you have to sit through the entire melody. He heard a soft voice from somewhere. Go to the switch on the right-hand wall. Okay. I listen to random voices for no reason. The door won't open unless you push this switch on the count of 3. When I shout, push the switch. I'll count 1, 2, 3. Don't make a mistake. If you make a mistake, we'll have to do it again. 2, 3. Stop! The door is open. Go in. Really? I thought of just staring at the door. Do I really have to go in? I guess I do. Okay, that switch I cannot reach. We'll deal with that later. But I have a feeling it's there for a reason. Eh, you missed. You blind. Which is ironic because I'm fighting an enemy that's also blind. Legitimately. Whoa! That could have got a bit dicey. Yeah! Double kill! Middle kill. God. What the hell is this? Your shape is only temporary. Try standing in front of the statue next to you. Okay. Will hears a voice in his head. Will! I've been waiting a long time for you to come. I am Freden. I am eternal. Let me help you on your journey. As time goes by, you'll come to understand my nature. Will gradually loses consciousness. Because that's what kids do. And what happens is you turn into another person called Freden. Trust me, this guy is pretty cool. Yeah, I'll record. Of course, he has the exact same abilities as Will. Like, I don't know if he has telekinesis, but, I mean, he can block, he can use a sword, which is even more powerful. And not only that, it has extra range. That's how we're able to hit that switch. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop the video here, and in the next part, we're gonna try escaping from the prison. Goodbye, everybody.